What's up, y'all? Keith Dykes here with W.K.D Construction, and welcome to my channel. On today's video, we are going to show you how to build these beautiful Western rough sawn shutters for your home. Miss Susan, which is my client that we're building this house for, she came to me and she said, "Man, I really want some wood shutters just to accent, because we're going to have the wood columns on the front porch as well, so that'll kind of tie in everything and just kind of make that white siding pop," and it really does. So she came to me and asked if we could build them. I said most certainly, and I got on my CAD program, SketchUp Pro. Man, I really love that program. So I got on there, fooled around, drew up some drawings, some designs, kind of went a couple different routes, 3 panels, 2 panels. We decided on a 2 panel with a couple crossovers and then some faux strap hinges. But once I got the drawings, I was able to bring them to work and hand them over to Mr. Steve. Steve's been working with me for about 1.5 years, and but that way I really do like the SketchUp Pro, because they can see all the details that I want. And, you know, because a lot of times you try to relay something to somebody, tell something, they're starting to think about what they need to do, and then some maybe little minute thing gets forgotten, and they don't do that. So if it's on paper, they can look at it, they can see my measurements, everything. So I really like the SketchUp Pro. If you've not used it and you're in this industry, it's definitely a very good tool. So let's get at it. Oh, it is cool this morning. But so today we're gonna get started making some wood shutters here for the Melton farm project. So as beautiful as the house already looks fantastic. We're wanting to just give it a little more of just a little more curb appeal, make the windows kind of look a little more, just accent the windows a little bit. So we are going to be using some rough sawn cedar, which is the same material as the columns and the gable up there. I do like it. It's very rot resistant. You know, even if you didn't seal it, it holds up really well to weather, and it's got that rough texture on it. I like that. It kind of looks a little better than just something smooth. But yeah, we're just going to build some shutters and stick them up against the windows. Of course we're going to stick them up against the windows because they're shutters, but it'll definitely give them that pop of wood color against the white siding up against the black windows. It's going to look beautiful. Come inside, it's cold. But I got on to SketchUp Pro, which is a online CAD system, and I'm really liking it. I can do a lot of drawings and different stuff where I can actually see stuff in 3D, kind of see the scale of stuff that I'm needing to build. So it is a great tool. But here's the little drawing of what I got. So I will have these in PDF format to where you can actually purchase these drawings if you feel like you would like to build something. And another thing about a drawing that I can actually just hand my guys, they can see what I want instead of trying to explain it, and then they're coming asking me 22 different questions. I can just hand them the drawing and say, "Hey, build it," and I'll go out, we'll check it. I usually go out, we'll build one together, make sure everything fits and still actually looks right as it's built in real life, and then I'll just turn them loose and they'll start building the rest of them. I just used a chamfered router bit and the little palm router. Just kind of give it that finished edge. I didn't really want it too much, so just a small, it's about a 3/16 inch chamfer on there. We use two 1x6s chamfered, and then we're going to use a small batten to go on there. Hey Steve, I think it's a little long there. Yeah. But this is kind of what it'll look like. Once the chamfered everything, then we're going to use Craig pocket hole screws to attach them together. I'm not going to glue them together. We're just going to leave them unglued to kind of let them move. And before assembly, we're going to go ahead and stain everything, all corners, edges, back, front, all the pieces. Make sure everything is stained, all, you know, has a good sealer on it before we actually put them together. So to determine the height of the shutters, I had the designer come over here and we kind of stuck some wood up there just to kind of see. But we decided on 3/4 of an inch above the window trim and 3/4 of an inch below the window frame. So total of 1.5 inch difference. So our shutters will be 67 inches tall, 11 inches wide, since we're using 2 1x6s, and then the little horizontal bracing, bridging, will be 3-inch rip with a little chamfer. And then I've got these cool, I guess, kind of faux shutter hinges I purchased from Amazon. I will put the link on here, and you can purchase those. So they were very cost effective. Plus, it just kind of give them that little extra detail with having the shutter hinge on there, the faux shutter hinge. So that just kind of adds a little bit to the character of the shutter. After everything is stained and we're doing the final assembly, here are these little faux hinges, faux strap hinges. They're steel, so they should last forever, powder coated. They'll just basically go something like that. So we are using the Cabot Australian Timber Oil Honey Teak. Like I said, we're staining every edge, every nook and cranny, all the pocket holes, everything. That way weather won't be an issue, which the cedar holds up really well anyway, but just gives it an extra layer of protection. Finished product looks like. But this is the last one. Beautiful. And now, before we hang them, we've got the board and bat siding. So we've got the battens, and you can see, you know, it's not going to actually land very good when we put a shutter on there. 11 inches, it's going to be out here. So I think I got some more batting, and I think we're just going to kind of do a perimeter, maybe with the top of here, and then just kind of do a perimeter, leave it a little shy of it. And then when we put the shutter on there, it actually, no dirt daubers or anything like that should be able to get in there and be a nuisance in behind it. Plus, it will give us something flat that we can screw to or fasten to. I may do a hidden fastener. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. So, but anyway, we are gonna have to put some battens on there just to keep everything shimmed out correctly. So that's what I was talking about as far as that blocking. Just something to keep everything flush. Now that these, you know, go all the way to the window, there's not a really good chance. I mean, a dirt dauber's going to get in where it wants to, but he'll have a harder time versus if we didn't put that. If we didn't put that, that sucker would be full of them next year. But here's some done. It's looking good. Measurement?
No, I made marks for the screws.
Oh.
And that's from the IRS, right? Okay, what we've got to do is be identical to the IRS says.
3/4 up?
1 3/4 down, 1 1/4 in.
No, I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you can send it to me, that will be great, and I will spread it through the IRS to make a program, and we will go from there.
I'm liking them. Looks really good with the columns too. Nice. Beautiful, man. That really looks good. Check it out from afar. I'm liking it. I'm digging it. Miss Susan come by yesterday, and she saw them, and she's like, "That is amazing. You guys are awesome." I'm like, "It's just our job." You know what I mean? No, that is cool. It's cool when you get a huge, really good relationship with your clients. Makes your job a lot easier, because if you got somebody that you don't like working for, whew, I've had one client like that. Excuse me. And he knew everything. He knew how to do everybody's job. Told me how to do my job, all my subs' job. So it was a nightmare. So let's promise I'll never get another one of those. World's best handyman was his license plate. You know what I'm saying? But Steve mounted the last ones. Now we are we are right at the end of this project. We're putting in the cabinets, doing all the under cabinet lighting, all the little nitpicky, super detailed stuff. So hopefully maybe tomorrow, cabinet guys will bring the doors and we can put those in, drawers and all that stuff. And then the countertop people will be here to measure up for the quartz countertop. And man, we just, I mean, we're over the hill and we almost at the finish line, you know what I'm saying? Well, all right, y'all, that's it. That was my video on how we made these custom wood shutters here for my current custom home build in Northwest Tennessee. As you see behind me, man, the house looks really good. I'm really tickled with the way it turned out. I've got a lot of videos on this project. It's called the Melton Farm Project. We've got a ton of stuff from digging the footers all the way. It'll be the full gamut on building this home. But we've got diamond coat siding. We got a standing seam metal roof, Centurion stone. We use a zip system. We use a zip system decking, roof decking, rain screen, peeling sticks, and foam insulation. So a lot of higher end stuff on this project. So go ahead and you go ahead and get on the Melton Farm Project and watch it from the beginning. Now that you've seen this video and you would like to build these shutters, I will have a link somewhere or another that you will be able to, that I can email you a PDF format, the detailed drawings of what we did. Or maybe even if you've got a different, you know, your windows are going to be different, of course, or if you want a 2-panel, 3-panel, see what that look like, contact me and maybe I can draw something up for you and get that to you. Once again, I am Keith Dykes. This was the custom shutter video. Thanks for watching, and I say it in all my videos, got it, coach. Y'all have a wonderful day.